And we are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. 10 p.m. in the Philippines here. Hello, Donnie. Hello, Terry. Hello, David. Marcel, good to see you here. All very, very happy. We'll give it a few more minutes for more people to come on in if they choose to. I see there's 6 here. Say hello in the StreamYard or the live chat here, and we'll say hello back. This meeting is for Neura Tech Global and a little bit of a training session for going through your back office and how to do a couple of things. I'll try not to keep you too late tonight. I've had a long day myself and dealing with people online that just don't seem to want to be honest about things, and it's kind of funny. Rick, hello, how are you doing? The Caffeinated Wanderer from Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, that's great. One of the crooks that I'm talking to is in Atlanta too. I'm not saying you are, of course you're not. Team Jukes, Clive and Sibon. Sealban? Is that how you pronounce it in the UK? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope everybody is all stoked for some things that are coming up with the Neuratech Global website that's going on. A couple of things that have been added, and like the video that you can add into your website. A couple of people have tried it. They say it doesn't work. It doesn't load up. I don't know. I haven't. I'm still putting mine all together. So I am going to give it a shout. Probably do an upload tomorrow. Maybe it all depends on the validity of your YouTube channel. I know that you have to have more. I think more than 100 subscribers. At any rate, we'll go through that too and see what they have to say. 7 people going on now. We had 8 there for a second. One thing that I don't like about the StreamYard side of it, if there's a lot of people, it's great. With just a few, then perhaps Zoom is a little better because it can be a little more interactive rather than just typing in. But it's things are going very, very well with Neuratech, and we're going to, like I say, go through the back office and show you guys a few things. Maybe talk a little bit about how to build and set goals. I mean, goals are very, very important because you want to know where you can't go to where you want to be if you don't know where you are, number one. And if you don't know where you want to go, you certainly can't take it from where you are to where you want to go. So let me 10:03. We'll give it 2 more minutes. Yeah, I see you, Terry. Hi, how are you doing? But, I'm glad everybody's here. And excuse me. And let's get this thing going underway here. Let me share my screen to start talking about the Neuratech. Maybe I hope they don't delete the video again. I'll stay out of the partners because that had some personal information on it, people's email addresses and that sort of stuff. But let me share the screen. Entire screen, click that one and share. There we go. Bam, boom. There I am down in the corner there. I hope that's not in too much of a way. Here's my back office. Let me go over here and see what Neuratech, it does. I'm going to log out and show you the opening screen. Here's what people see when they just come to the Neurotech Global. There's when you get your referral link, this is a business that you can earn money passively or you can earn money actively. Passively is very, very simple. Sign up. This one here, fill out your account registration, and you go in and enter the code. This will probably be go back to the, let's see if it does. It'll probably log me out. I'll log back in. Give this a second over here. Just fill all this out and do your password. Make sure it's a good password. Don't use passwords that are duplicated from other sites or easy to figure out, like your birthday or something like that. This is a bona fide business, so that you want to protect it in every way, shape, or form. And then you hit your continue, your drag. Always go to the matching, and then it goes green. Then you click continue, and then it'll go into the back office, and or maybe go into your login side here, and you log in, and comes to your cashback side. I've only got $9.54 in there because I just put a whole bunch back into my advertising budget. Boy, that was a good sale there from Palace Resorts. $22.49 cashback total. That's great. Able Books, $1,135 sale. Nubia, $1,900. Boy, those are some big sales that are going on here. Or oh no, that's total amount of sales through there. All right, here's your back office. You've got your Neura Technologies. That'll just take you back here. If you want to go to your support, if there's a challenge that you're coming across, just click on tickets and it'll go to the support page, and you can open a ticket. Your settings page will take you to your. I don't care if you see my email address. That's public information. Every single one of the people in my team should have my email address. Every single one. And you can change your theme from light to dark, sometimes dark. Oh, that's kind of nice. Security, you can do your security here, change your password, update, enable two-factor authorizations. That's a really good idea when you start to get a larger account. Just click on that, and then it will ask you to scan this with your telephone and your either Google Authenticator. I use Authy myself because it allows multiple device. They don't allow desktop anymore, but you can have it on 2 or 3 phones. It does have a private key protected backup. So, but still, take a screenshot of this and either print it out or put it on a file on a USB somewhere, so that just in case something happens, you lose your phone and you don't have that information, you can use this code again to get your 2FA working. Or you're going to have to go through support and a bunch of stuff to prove that your account is yours before they'll let you in again. You'll get a 6-digit code. You type it in here and click confirm, and that will start your 2FA. And every time you log in and or do transfers out, those sorts of things, it'll ask you for your 2-factor authorization. I'll set that up. I'm getting large enough now that it's definitely a thing to do. Our advertising, you see, you've got your cashback card. The $9.54 in the big numbers is what's available right now. The pending is the sales that you've made and the commission that you've made from those sales that is still waiting for the sale to complete. This is your account number. Clicking on this button will show those and your name. It's really inconsequential. It looks like a credit card. It's not a credit card. You can't use it anywhere. It says virtual, but there's nowhere that you can use this card for anything to buy from. You don't see a Visa or MasterCard logo on it. That's coming in the cashback card pre-order. My cashback, this is the total cashback that I've earned so far. Today I've earned $26.28 in cashback. It's been a slow day, I guess. Advertising budget, my total budget, $2,033. I've spent $1,253 of that. I have $145 ready to go into my advertising budget. You want to make sure that your advertising budget continues in the positive for two reasons. Number one is if you don't have any advertising budget, you can't have your robot working. Therefore, you can't make sales and earn commissions from it. It's pretty simple. ADV balance, this is your advertising balance that when you deposit from outside or transfer in from outside or from your cash back here, it goes into here for 48 hours. It sees the money in here. The robot sets up another advertising campaign for the next time this goes in, and in 48 hours, this balance will go over to your total ad budget. And then whatever you've spent will always be in the green here. My partners, the personal partners here, I have 75 total that have signed up under me. And 29 of those have activated the robot. Yes, every Sunday you have to activate your robot. If you don't activate your robot, then you won't make any sales. You won't earn any commissions. You'll still earn commissions from people you refer if you want to go that route, but you won't earn any commissions or sales. Commissions total right now for me, $1,923.99 in personal commissions. And today I have earned $803. The total turnover on my account, $80,153 that the entire team has transferred in, and that's the ad budget for the entire team under me. I have last time I looked, it was 3,510. I'll go to the partners. I hope that it won't. I won't scroll down to show anybody, but you can see that turnover has been 8,254. My active budget, 779. Total volume in the team, 80,254. You get your partner link over here. Just copy that and paste it all over the place. Share this with your friends, because everybody that's on here right now, and 29 people in the group of 75 that I've brought in directly are making money with this. So why wouldn't you share it with your friends? It's absolutely fabulous way to make money, because you don't really have to do a whole bunch of anything. Oh, just earned a little bit more in my cash back. I can now transfer that over to my ADV balance. 20,000 in my weak line, 60,000 in my strong line. When you build a team, right, you'll see here the ranking bonuses. Okay. When you, in order to move up a level in the ranking bonuses, what you have to have is a strong line that is, that's the one of your directs, their team, that's your strong line. That has to be 50%. Your weak lines, which is all the rest of your teams that are working the business and building teams, your weak lines, even those that aren't building a team. So this is one person that I've individually brought in, and this is everybody else. Okay. As you can see, the one person here, which is Bright David, and he is just rocking this like nobody's business. Even going faster than he's keeping up to me at any rate, or even may have surpassed me already. I don't know. That's one beautiful thing too, is anybody that comes into this, if they put the work in and have the connections and whatnot, it's not difficult to go past the person that brought you in. I'm happy that he's doing that because that makes him better, and that brings my team up to be even larger. I've been on some of his Zooms, and he's got a great team of a bunch of awesome people. I love Bright David to bits. He's a good friend. But your ranking bonus goes all the way from click on your ranks info, and this is how it goes in. When you sign up, you're just a member. You get your 5%. Partner, once you've had a total team volume of $50, it stays at 5%. It's not going to go up from there. But once you get into a leading partner, your percentage that you earn goes up to 2,048, half of that being in your strong leg, half of that being in your weak legs. And it goes from leading partner to consultant for $75 bonus, and then leading consultant being a $125 bonus. And these bonuses here go straight into your advertising budget. Okay, because and I'm okay with that. I wish that would go. I would wish that would go into my straight into my cash back. But think about it. This $400 bonus, when I reached this level, went straight into my advertising budget. So therefore, that $400 over the time frame that it takes to go through the waiting period, I'll go through that in a minute, will turn into $500, $600, $700, depending on the percentages that is earned from that $400. 25% of that's $100. 35% of that is what, 150? So that turns into a lot more. Same with the 800, same with the 1600, and the 3200 and 6400, 25.6, all the way up to $530,841,600 as a bonus. Okay, sure, you have to have a team volume of 65 billion, but that's not out of the question when it comes to the advertising game. Okay, are you going to get there in a month? No. Well, maybe, but I doubt it. It's going to take a lot of work to get there. Why are these all at 15? Once you get to executive, you go to the 15%. These bonuses here are what's the word? Differential. It's a differential bonus. Okay. So me being a developer, and I bring somebody in, and they're at a member. Okay, so they get a 5%. I get 11%. So the differential on the commission is 6%. So that means they get a 5% and I get 6%. So, and this goes infinite levels deep. It just goes down your team levels that you're building to an infinite level till it finds people that are putting money in, and that's where those percentages start to come in, right? And then they go into your cashback wallet. All your percentages that you earn from your team members when they deposit or transfer in from the outside, you get a 5% or a 6 or 9 or 11 differentiated between here. Yeah, okay. When one of your team members that you sponsor directly gets to 15%, there is no differential bonus. But look at the bonuses that you'll be getting as your team bonus, your team totals build, right? This is inconsequential as compared to the 102. Would you rather have $2 or $3 every now and again, or 5 or 10, or maybe even $100 every now and again, or 102,000, right? And again, this would go straight into your advertising budget. So over the time frame of that budget being spent and the sales being finalized, that will go to $130,000. So it's really a well set up system for earning if you refer. Now I'll go over here. I'll keep my cursor here. All right, there we are. There we are. It's not showing people, and I won't show people. I'm going to put this over here because I don't want any email addresses shown. 3,690 partners. That's from, it was at 3,510 2 days ago. So you can see how fast teams get built, right? So, when you start telling people, it can really build fast once you find some people that want to build with you and help them. And this is part of what this meeting here is for, is to help you guys understand things a little bit more so that you can explain it. And it's the duplication. See, I as much as I want to help Bright build his business as fast as he possibly can, he's already gone past and knows everything. We speak a lot on the phone and that sort of thing. And those are the kind of people that you want to bring onto your team, is those that want to learn quickly, ask a lot of questions, and then all of a sudden the questions get less and less because they're learning and doing and building their business for themselves. But you're not by yourself, because there's always somebody here to help. If I'm not here, then Jason will be, or anybody else in the Telegram group. You can ask your questions there and really get a lot of information. More info there will show you this. These are the people that are, I've got people 13 levels deep. There's 2 people on my team that 13 levels down. And if they put something in and nobody else is all set up, then I'd get a commission off of that. Right. And even lower down. But, 1,134 on my level 3. Isn't that awesome? So it shows you the power of, you tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends and so on and so on. Some of the older people might remember that Clairol commercial, and all of a sudden the screen fills up with a whole bunch of ladies that want their hair washed. Same idea happens with the network marketing side of Neurotech and any business in the network marketing side. What we're looking for, my mentor in this business, unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but taught me a specific way to build, in that find three that want to do something, right? And then help those 3 go deep. Never mind about the commissions that you get from direct, okay? Help those 3 go deep, and you start to go deep and you'll find somebody else. You help one go down, help you find 3, and then you help your first one find 3, and then go a couple levels deep down and build one of them that's actually showing interest in and wanting to build a business. Help them build it, and then just put people in their downline. It's really easy to get their referral link, and you'll have to get their code for the cashback $50 voucher. But it's really easy to do that because you know their username. It's right here, and you just delete yours from your referral and put theirs in. And then, you can contact them and say, oh, you got a whole bunch of people new in your downline, right? And I do that all the time. And the people that I'm helping out doing that are always grateful and say, oh, yeah, great, awesome. It's a motivational thing. It helps them earn a little bit of money, and helps them with the belief that they can and that they're going to be earning a little bit of money and a lot of money down the road. And you build your first one 10 deep, and then you'll find 2 or 3 in there that want to build, and then you help them build 10 deep. And by that time, the person that you referred in will have the knowledge, because they're always with you, right? And you're always telling them what's going on and helping them guide and build their team. So they're learning on the way. It's an apprenticeship program. All right. And you teach along the way. Everybody needs to learn how to build this in this specific manner. And if you do, you can really start to bring out some really, really good dollars from this. October 13th to now, 80,000 turnover. I've had referral commissions of $19.25. I've taken out over $1,000 now in the last 2 months. The rest of it I've put back into the cash back into the robot, so it can do its thing. Always keep your robot fed. Feed the robot, feed the robot, feed the robot. Going on with all of this cash back. When you bring somebody new in, go to your cash back here, and you'll have a code. It'll be different than this one. Don't copy this one. It'll be different than this one. You can download it. You can copy it. Put it in a place where it's easy access. Your notepad on your phone, right? So and put your referral link in there as well, and also your directs referral links. And when they sponsor somebody, put their referral link in and put their referral link in, and keep using referral links when you want somebody to sign up for people that are downline of you. And then they start to get excited. They see the money start. Oh yes, people are signing up to this. People are working it and making money with it. And when you use this, and the people that you bring in use your code, you'll also get a share bonus of 5% of whatever they put in. Okay, so not only the 5% of your directs, just because they're your directs, you'll get another 5% because they use this certificate, right? And that's from your directs only. That's not from, when you sign somebody up and they give their code to somebody they signed up, they get that 5%. So, and that 5% can really work out to a lot of money as well. $100, that's $5. $1,000, that's $50, right? But one of the things that you need to realize when you click this button, get a bonus, they would put the welcome code that you gave them in here. This button would be blue that says get bonus. Click that, and then that $50 gets put into their ADV balance. And 48 hours later, it will be moved to the advertising balance, and they'll start to see sales probably within 24 hours after that. That will run out. Let your people know too that will run out. Probably in about a month if you just leave it alone and don't do anything else. So what you want to do is continue to add. If you want to build this, just do this as a passive thing and build it slowly. That's fine. That's great. And you'll still make money with it. But what you want to do is commit at least $50 a month, because that's the minimum you can put in. But commit at least $50 a month every month for at least a year, even longer. Just keep adding to it and add from your cash back and add $50 a month for a year, 2 years, 3 years as you build your business. And then it'll just be on autopilot, and you just click on the cash back over here. I want to add that. Okay, well, anything when someone uses your certificate, there's 2 conditions that have to be met. All right. The first one is you got to pay it back. All right. It's not a gift. It's a loan, but it doesn't come out of your pocket. The company gives that to you to earn with. The commissions that you make from it, the 25 to 35% that you make from it, it'll turn into, by the time it runs out and the pending gets moved into your cash back, you'll have $65, $70, $75 in there, somewhere around there. It varies because sales are sales, and everybody makes different sales and earns different commissions. So when that gets in there, you take that $50 or $50 of that, and you pay back the card. Okay, and you can check your whether that's done or not in your transfer section. When you want to pay that back, there'll be a little box down here. It says pay the voucher back, and it has to be paid back from cash back. Okay, it'll be down here saying you want to pay it back. You click the button. It'll take the $50 out of the big number here, not the pending, but the big number, and you'll be left with whatever the balance is that you have after that. And the next transaction that you can do out of your cash back has to be for $100. Okay. So that means that you will have to add to your advertising budget. Now you can do that. You can do the $100 transaction with funds that you put in that go through and earn commissions for you that go to pending and then to your cash back. Or whenever you refer that $5, when somebody puts $100 in, that $5 goes directly into your cash back. And then they used your code, so that other $5 will go directly into your cash back. Okay, so you sign up somebody, they use your code, they put $100 in, you get a $10 commission from the 5% commission that you're entitled to just from signing them up, and from the 5% commission you get from the share bonus because you shared your voucher code, right? So what does that take to get that up to $50? Well, that's 5 people to put in $100. That's not difficult. Lots of people out there, some places it is difficult. I get that. There's people in the world that $100, if they make that in a month, they're doing well. But places like the United States, Canada, Australia, England, and other countries where the wages are a little higher than say a third world, like the Philippines here, or Honduras, Central America, Mexico, South America, Africa. It's a little more difficult to find somebody that's got $100 to spare, because that's what they try to live on a month. $5 a day kind of thing is their wages. So, but keep that in mind, because you find 5 people that put $100 in. Well, there's your $50. You can pay your certificate back right out of here. Then you find another 10 people that put $100 in, and there's the $100 that you can either withdraw. I don't recommend it. Or you can send it directly to your advertising budget. All right. That's what I recommend with your first transaction. What's the point in taking $100 out when you want to build a business? All right. You plant a seed and then nurture it, and you build it, and it grows, and leaves pop out of the soil, and you plant it in a bigger pot or out in your yard, and you nurture it, and you plant, and you trim it, and you take care of it. And 3 years later, you've got this apple tree that will bear you some fruit, right? Nothing bears fruit in the first 6 months that's worth any salt. Okay. All of these ones out there, I'll pay you 20% a day, 20% a minute for 7 days. No, they won't. Okay, they might, but they're only getting that money from people that you bring in and other people bring in. These ones are actual real sales in the real world to real people. So that the commissions are real. That there's product being moved. There's things happening that are real, right? So that's how the card works. You give the code, then they have to pay back the 50 out of here. That's money they've earned, not out of their pocket. And then they have to, the next transaction is $100. And then after that, from your cash back, you can top up with $10 or more. And then your withdraw, if you choose, can be $50 or more, not $100. Okay. So that's a really good thing in that end of it. So find 15 people that's got $100 to sitting in their bank account, earning a half, a quarter of a third of a percent interest on their money, and tell them, how would you like to earn 25% with that, or 35? What? It's easy. I'll even give you $50 to get started off with. What? Really? Okay. It's not hard to sign people up in this. And going with the 3 that find 3, and you go 10 deep, and then you go to the next one and you help them go 10 deep, and you go to the next one and help them go 10 deep. Out of those 3, you'll find 5 or 6 that want to build this, and then you start bringing the first one that you took 10 deep. They know what they're doing by that time, and the time that you spend with them will be less and less. So you start working with the second person, and then they build that to a point where it's less and less, and then you work with the third person, and then you start bringing in another 3, and you do the same thing, and then you bring in another 3, and you do the same thing, and then you bring in another 3, and another 3, and another 3, and another. You can go as wide as you want with this, right? Not a bad idea because of the 5% share bonus, right? But don't let that cloud your judgment of building a solid team. There's lots of money going wide, but longevity and stability is when you go deep. All right. That's where your business really shines. You won't make as much in the short term, but you will make a lot more in the long term because it's solid and it will stay. And that goes for this one. That goes for any other network marketing, MLM, whatever you want to call it. You can even call it a pyramid if you want, because that's exactly what it looks like. Same as any corporate thing out there. You've got the owner or CEO. They've got their department managers, the chief financial officer, marketing officer, operations officer, et cetera, et cetera. They have their guys under them, each department, and they have their guys under them, and so on down the line. The only difference is with this, everybody makes the money, not just the guy on top, right? Which is what a Ponzi is. The guy on top makes the money. Oh yeah, there's $100. Everybody just puts in $100. Then you find three, and you walk away with $1,000. Where'd that $1,000 come from? The people down below. There is no company. Beware of those. Don't do it. They've been going on forever, and people that get started fast and get in and get out, yeah, they can, but where's the money coming from? And if it gets caught and prosecuted, everybody in that lineup could end up having to pay everything back. Okay, so don't do those things. Just don't. Cashback pre-order coming soon. They put an announcement out a couple of days ago on the Neura Telegram channel that it's going to be coming up very, very soon. We'll have our own cashback card where this amount can be put directly onto a Visa or MasterCard, physical, real world, that you can just go and spend it. So that's great. Online cashback, another way you can build your business. It's coming soon as well. I think the first or second quarter of this year, these will all be out. The online cashback will allow you to create affiliate links for all the partners that we have, and then go to their website or click on that link. It takes you to the Walmart website or the Lenovo or DHgate, Wish, whichever website that you want to shop from. And then when you make a purchase from that, then you'll see your commissions and cashback in your sales page. You can give that link to your friends and your family. If you want to buy when it's available. If you want to, if your sister wants to take a trip to Rome, all right. Well, can you use this link from bookings.com, please? And then you learn a little bit from that booking. Offline cashback. This is coming as well. And what we'll be able to do is save your receipts. Save your receipts. And that means when you shop at Subway, McDonald's, Lenovo, or any Tesco in the UK, grocery stores, save your receipts, because you'll be able to take pictures of them, upload them, and then you'll get a 1.5% cash back on that. Is that a lot of money? No, it's not. But, it's better than a kick in the pants with a frozen army boot. Your sales page here. This is where you can go have a look at all the sales that you've done. Horus, StockX, DHgate, Kinguin, Spartu, Marks and Spencer. I know who they are. DHgate, I know who they are as well. Adobe, you travel. You can see 219 pages of these pages. We'll go back over to my 219th page, and it'll show it's finished. This 98 cents has been put into my cash back. 218, the next page up. I'm still waiting on this one. And you click on this, you'll see how many days left. 30 days left. Yes, some companies are 5 months before it'll move from your pending to your cash back. It's just the way it is. Neura doesn't set that. The company, this OnePlus, sets the time frame because they have to allow their customers the ability to return the item. And some companies will let you return it 5, 6, 7 months, a year down the road, right? But longest I've ever seen is 167 days, I think it is, or maybe 157 days. So yeah, you have to wait for it. But it's kind of like getting a new job. You know, you get your first day on the job, but you're not going to get your paycheck for 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, depending on when the pay period is, right? So you got to make it through that, which is another reason why you want to continue to add to your robot. If you can't afford $50 out of a paycheck once a month or twice a month, do it once a month. If you can't afford that, can you afford $2 a day? Can you find $2 a day in USDT or in just change sitting around the house that you can put in an envelope, and then at the end of the month take that envelope to your bank or exchanger for Bitcoin? There's a lot of places out there that'll take cash in hand and send you whatever crypto that you want. It's called peer-to-peer, and they are available. You can put it on your card and then use your card to use it several different exchanges. I know in Canada you can do that with some. In the States you can do that with some. Europe, a lot of places. You can even pay for this through a card in Europe and some other places in the world. Western countries, not so much. They're still working on the banking rules and working around that so that we can. But I think you can here in the Philippines. I think you can in Vietnam. I think you can in a lot of places in Africa, the Baltic states, Russia, the Middle East. So you can put money on this from a credit card. Don't max your card out. Don't spend your rent money. Okay. Everything has risk. You know that. I should go through disclaimer time. Here we go. Don't spend money that you can't afford to lose. Have an investment account. Use that. Take 10% of whatever you're earning on a daily basis or a weekly or monthly basis. Put it into an investment account. Give away 10%. Save 10%. Savings banks, they serve a good purpose for one reason, and that's ready access to your funds. A money market fund, if you have them available in your country, is another good one for this. Maybe take a day or so to get the money out of it. But what you want to have is 6 months worth of expenses that you can fall back on. Okay, so that's one major thing that you want to build up, to have 6 months worth of expenses in a rainy day fund, so that should anything happen, you've got a 6-month cushion to build something else, find another job, however that's got to work for you. Okay, but as you can see, the sales is at 58 cents. Whoop-de-doo. But 58 cents, $1.57, $1.60, another 58.91, 219 pages. I mean, that's added up to over $3,000, or is it 2,000? I don't know. I don't remember the number how much I've made in these commissions so far, but that's only in a couple months. Okay, in another 10 days, another few days, it'll be 3 months. October, November, October 13th, 4 months, January 13th. Sorry. So, no, 3 months, January. My brain's frazzled. I've had a day. If you want to top up your balance, here it is. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. I'll do it live right now. All right, because I paid my card back. I've done my original $100 transaction, so I can top up from cash back with $12.62. How do you do that? Well, if you want to do a crypto, you click there, you pick whichever crypto you want to send in. I don't recommend using Ethereum or anything on the Ethereum network because gas fees right now are absolutely outrageous. I've seen gas fees in the thousands of dollars, and you only want to send 10. I don't know why they haven't fixed that or whatever it is. It is. I don't recommend using it because of the gas fees. There's a lot of chains out there that you can use that are way cheaper. TRC20, if you're going from a regular wallet or a something like Exodus, it'll probably cost you $3 or $4 on an exchange. If you have, if you want to buy with your bank account through if your Binance works in your country, or KuCoin, coins.com, those kinds of things, those exchanges typically charge $1.50 to $3 to send tether. Bitcoin out of Exodus, my last send out of there was 49 cents. Litecoin's fairly cheap. Dogecoin is very cheap. Monero, I'm not sure. I haven't used Monero much. I do have a wallet. That's the most private cryptocurrency there is on the planet. You can't get any more private. They can't track transactions. They can't see what's in your account. Nothing like that. So if privacy and privacy is very, very important. But Monero is a great place to store, right? And it's doing well as far as dollar wise, is value wise, I guess I should say, is concerned. Most people though tend to use USDC, USDT. You can use it on the BEP20. That's pretty cheap. USD coin, USDC on the BEP20. That's the Binance chain. That's pretty cheap. So pick the one that's cheap. If you want to use your credit card, you click on credit card, and then you select the country that you want to start in here. Let's see, is Canada in here? Oh, it's there, but a couple of my team members have tried it and it didn't go through for them. I think the same in the States. That may have changed by now. I don't know. But other places, they do work. So try it, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, well, you know not to do it again. It's not going to cost you anything because, oh, sorry, your country's not available. That's how it'll come back. Okay, and then you've got your cash back. How do you want to do it? You threw your cash back. Well, how much do you want to send? Well, $10 is the minimum out of here. I've got $12.62, so you can select all and reinvest. Bam, done. Now I've got a penny left, and my ADV balance has moved up by $12 and change, whatever that was. So in 48 hours, that $12 will be moved over here. The robot will start spending money on it, and more money. Every Sunday, as I see this here, every Sunday, activate your robot. You have between 0-100 hours to 2,300 hours UTC. What's UTC? I don't understand UTC. Greenwich Mean Time, UTC. Yeah, they're the same time, but they're not. Greenwich Mean is probably a couple of seconds out of UTC. UTC is the atomic clock. Greenwich Mean Time is just a regular clock that gets reset. The difference in the time that it is between UTC and GMT is inconsequential. Notice you've got 23 hours, not 24 hours. So Sunday in the morning, depending on where you are in the world, remember that, for instance, the Philippines, that's 8 hours later. So at 8 o'clock Sunday morning is when I can activate my robot, because I'm in the Philippines in Eastern Standard Time on North America. It'll be 6 hours before that. So 6 p.m. Saturday night. Okay. It's Greenwich Mean Time, universal time code. So if you don't know what yours is, go on to Google and say, what time is it, Greenwich Mean Time, GMT, right now? And it'll pop up, and you compare that to your time. You know how many hours are different. It'll probably say on the search engine somewhere you're -6 or you're +8 or you're -14 or +12. take that into consideration when you want to do this. You don't want to miss activating your robot, because if you don't, then you lose a week's worth of commissions, sales. You can't, the robot's not active, it can't put your advertisements out for you. It's that simple. Transferring in and out, very simple. I did that already. Top up, balance, in and out. There we are. How do you want to top it up? Okay, if you want to top, I told you all that from there. Super simple. Credit card, cashback transactions. Transfer. This is transfer out. This is how you take out. If you want to take out crypto, you enter the amount that you want. Notice $50. Payment method right now for crypto is only USDT TRC20. And then you put your TRC20 USDT wallet address in here, click transfer, and about 24 hours later, it'll be in your wallet. They do, I think, a batch transfer every day at I'm not sure what time. I haven't figured it out yet. Plus or minus a half hour, depending. But within about 24 hours, it'll be in your wallet and all will be good. You'll have that to spend. One of the things I also recommend is, if you want to put back in, start teaching your people too to transfer out and then transfer back in. Yes, there's a fee. Okay. That fee is $2.50 plus 4%. So $6.50 on 100, and multiply it up from there. Well, $6.50 on 100, that would be what, $8 on 200 plus 250, so it'd be $10.50. The more you take out, because the 250 is a set amount, the less it will be percentage wise as far as that's concerned. So keep that in mind if you want to transfer out to fiat. Coming soon, I think this quarter, you'll be able to withdraw directly to a Visa or MasterCard in the countries that those work. Again, Western countries may not, because of banking rules and that sort of thing. Once the cashback card comes into play, we'll be able to transfer out right to that, and bam, the transfer history. You can see mine here. 110, 110, 150, 71, 93, 235, 236. That was just the other day on the 5th. So 4 days ago. So, yes. Can you take money out? Yep. I asked for 236. I received 224 with a 4% plus 2.5%, 2.5 USDT. That's the fee. They got to make money. Let them make money. Marketing. This is what I was talking about earlier. I'm almost out of time here. Marketing here. You have a PDF that you can send to people via email, Telegram, WhatsApp, anywhere you can attach a document, do so. You've got all kinds of languages here. How many have we got here? Look at all these languages. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 24 different languages. So if you know somebody that speaks, is that Japanese? Might be. Send them this PDF. English is right here. French is here. We've got Russian. We've got Taiwanese. We've got Italian, Indonesian, Espanol, Czech, Magyar. Somebody is going to be able to read whatever it is that you send them in. This is global, remember. There's a YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel. Get on the same languages in playlists. Go to the English playlist if you're English. If you understand Polish better than English, go to the Polish one. Go to the Russian one, whichever. And watch all the videos on there. They go through absolutely everything. How to do this, how to do that. Join the official Telegram channel. It's just an update channel. And every day there's 3 or 4 things that they post that give you an insight on how things are working, where the business is, and what's coming up in the coming days. All right. Now, it's benefits here. This is new. Started January 1st, I do believe. How to earn a reward for a video. Again, A couple of people on the team have tried that. I'm just putting my video together. If you want to earn $4, it's $4. It's not much. Make yourself a 2 to 3 minute video, just sitting in front of the camera and talk about Neurotech and your experience with it. Upload it to your YouTube channel. Send them the YouTube link. The requirements must be you have to have 100 subscribers. That's not hard to do. The channel must be active, i.e., content's uploaded at least one video in the last 2 months. That's not very much. Okay. So I don't know whether you can do more than one of these. I don't think so. I think you can only do one. Video duration, 2 to 5 minutes. The title has to have Neurotech. Video description, link to your perfect place to put your referral link and your code and the link to the Telegram channels. You can link them to mine if you want. There's hundreds of people in there right now that are willing to help everybody. Your promo code, put it in there. It's got to be original, high quality, and honest feedback about the project. Okay. Don't be swearing. This is freaking great. No, don't do that. Remember that we're a business here, so let's keep it professional. And then you receive your award. It'll go directly. Ensure your video meets the requirements. Then the link, click it, paste the link here. Your team will review it, and then if it all passes, you'll get your $4 directly into your cash back. So that adds toward the $50 payback or the $100 the first transaction, or adding towards your robot, that sort of thing. Why not? Why not? You know, and with this there, we're going to see hundreds of thousands of videos for Neurotech on YouTube. When you do a Neurotech search, bam, you already do. When I do a search for Neurotech on YouTube, it's amazing how many videos pop up for it. And it's sometimes difficult to find the Neurotech YouTube channel. That's why it's nice to have it in your marketing section right here. Okay. What else if I need to go through statistics that you can see what's going on. Your reinvest is finished. Referral commission is finished. This sale is 57 days left. This sale is 17 days left. 263 pages of that. And you can filter it here. You only want to see what you've reinvested. You filter, and only your reinvests will come up. And you see I've got 4 pages of those. Or you can do your cashback accrual. What's your cashback accrual? That'll show all of the funds that you've earned through cashback. You just go through that, and you can set dates for a month's time, or not putting them in there, it'll just put them all up there. All right. 2,183 sales in 3 months. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So there you have it. It's a quick run through of going through your back office, a little bit on how to build a business. This number here, just so you know, 75 total that have started in that I've got direct. 29 of those have an active robot. A lot of them, they sign up, use the $50, and and some of those, I understand, they don't have another $50, or they're saving diligently, and they'll be able to shortly. And some of the downlines that I have, I do help out as well. Not very many, but I do help. There's that. Don't be shy about helping your downline out with $50 here and there every now and again. Help them. Show them that the robot works and they'll make money. Okay. They'll make it worth your while, because in the commissions that you get just from their sales and their top ups from the share certificate and the differential bonuses, that'll more than make up for the little bit of funds that you may put towards somebody else right now. Right, you'll get that back. It might take 4 or 5 months to get that back, but you'll get it back. Okay, So I'm going to end it there, as that's an hour. I was only going to try to take up half an hour, but I sometimes go a little nuts with what I want to share, just because I'm so bloody excited about this business. I don't know that you can tell or not. I am absolutely excited about this and what the possibilities are, as far as how we can help people build a better life for themselves. Right. Yeah. All right. We make money too. And that's not a bad thing. Profit's not a bad word. It never has been, never will be. That's how the world goes around. We all make a profit, and then we can buy the steak rather than the hamburger, or buy the car rather than the bicycle, or the motorcycle to take rides on Sundays and Saturdays, and cross country, that sort of thing. And that's a beautiful thing about Neurotech as well. Internet connection, you can work this business. Doesn't matter where you are. Starlink on my boat when I get my new one. It's coming. It's coming. And I'll put Starlink on. That means I can do this business from the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate everybody coming on board tonight and watching me ramble on about how to do these things, and learning, because that's important. Learn your business, build your business, help others by helping others build their business. Okay, so we'll say goodnight, and I'll end like I do and say thank you.